Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. D2 Math 7th edition, exercise 8C. We shall try to cover question number 1, 2 and 3 in this video. Before starting this exercise, we must keep this in mind that enlargement is another name for similarity. We have dealt with the concept of similarity in the last exercise, but I shall give you a recap in this exercise as well of similarity. First of all, I'm going to read this question. In the figure, triangle x dash y dash z dash is an enlargement of triangle xyz. Here they have told us in the question that x dash y dash z dash is an enlargement of triangle xyz. In such a scenario, when this is given in the question that these two triangles, one of the triangle is the enlargement of the other, then what you do, you try to establish the correspondence first. What you do, x dash is corresponding to x, so in the triangle with besides x dash, write x and encircle it. Then y dash is corresponding to y, so here besides y dash, write down y and encircle it. And z dash is corresponding to z, so here besides z dash, write z and encircle it. This will help you in doing the question. So enlargement is another name of similarity. In similarity or enlargement, we have to keep two things in mind. First of all, the angles of both the triangles or any shape which shapes which are given to you, the angles are always the same. The corresponding angles are always the same. So the angle Z should be equal to Z dash. Here we have already written Z and encircled it, so it becomes easier for us so that to establish the correspondence. So Z is equal to Z dash, angle X is equal to angle X dash. Here we have already written X, so they are equal, and angle Y is equal to angle Y dash, and we have already written Y. In enlargements or similarity, the corresponding angles are always equal. If one of the angle is not equal, then it is not these are not similar figures, and secondly it is not an enlargement. So secondly, what we have to establish, the second thing which is a must in enlargements or similarity, that the corresponding sides should be proportional. Corresponding sides, as we have known, that these sides, x dash corresponds to x, y dash corresponds to y, and z dash correspond to z. So x dash y dash corresponds to xy, and y dash z dash corresponds to yz, and x dash z dash corresponds to xz. They have given this in the question, so we have established the correspondence of the lines as well. So how we are going to make show them that they are proportional? We should write like this. It is advisable to write the enlarged lengths in numerator and the smaller lengths in the denominator. So x dash y dash is corresponds to xy. It is, we have already written here, so I will write down xy underneath it. Then y dash z dash corresponds to yz, so I will put them in numerator and denominator, and x dash z dash in numerator and xz in denominator. Through this we establish the proportionals. establish that whether they are proportional or not. Whatever measurements, here we don't know the measurements, but whatever measurements they have, it should be equal to a constant. Constant means any number which is stable. Stable matlab, if we will divide x dash y dash by xy, the result would be the same as in y dash z dash divided by yz, and the result would be same in as we divide x dash z dash with xz. We can do it like that as well. X dash y dash xy, we can write them separately as well. Here, if x dash y dash is equal to 8 and xy is equal to 4, we will cross them out and we will get 2. Similarly, y dash z dash, if y dash z dash is 10 and yz is 5, the answer it gives us also 2. And here 12 over 6 is equal to 2. This means these three are equal, they are constant. If the sides have to be proportional, then this constant this number should be constant. When we divide these corresponding sides with each other, we should get same number in all the three sides, or whatever the number of sides be. Here in this case we are dealing with triangles, so the if these are I have placed these numbers myself, so these numbers, when we shall divide them, they will give they must give a constant. If they don't give a constant, then they are not proportional, and if they are not proportional, they are neither similar nor enlargements. So this number should be the same. This number constant is also known as scale factor. This is also known as scale factor. So in enlarged diagrams, we have come to know that the angles should be same and the sides should be proportional. It means that if we are making an enlargement, if yz, we are adding plus 2 here, plus 2 here, plus 2 here, or it doesn't mean that we are adding 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, then it will not be enlargement. The number should be constant. We should add the same number to all sides. So in this case, we have seen they have given that they are enlargement. These two triangles are this second triangle is the enlargement of the first triangle, so the angles are same and the sides are proportional. They have told us in the question. So these 2 points, they satisfy. That's why the second triangle is the enlargement of the first. With a scale factor of 2.5, they have given us the scale factor, the constant 2.5. Given that xy is 4 and y dash z dash is 8.75, find the lengths of x dash, y dash and yz. Whenever in enlargements sides are involved, we use this kind of we use these sides. We do it like this. We put the corresponding sides in proportion and equal them and put them equivalent to the constant or the scale factor and get the required result. Here they have given us xy is equal to 4 and we have to find x dash y dash. So I will use that x dash y dash over xy. Enlargement should be preferably in the numerator. So x dash y dash, I am writing it down. X dash y dash over x y is equal to k. Now they have given me xy, so I will put the values of the required sides. ये x dash, y dash. Now they have given me the value of xy, which is 4. I will replace xy by 4. And they have given me k, which is a constant, which is a scale factor, which is 2.5. Now in such scenario, when there are one term, there is one term in fraction on the LHS and the other term in fraction on the RHS, then we cross multiply. Here, when there is nothing written, there is 1 underneath in the denominator. So in such scenario, we cross multiply. What we do, we just move this denominator to this numerator and this denominator to this. We will not bring that a down. We will take this d to the a and make it a numerator. So I shall cross multiply x dash y dash into 1 is equal to 4 into 2.5. They will multiply. So x dash y dash is equal to 4 into 2.5 is equal to 10. So x dash y dash is equal to 10. Now they have asked to find they have asked us to find the value of yz. Now the same steps I shall take. I will write down yz, y dash z dash in numerator, yz in denominator, and k or constant or scale factor. I shall write it down over here. Y dash z dash, they have given me the value of y dash z dash, which is 8.75. yz, I have to find the value of yz, so I will write it down like this, and k is equal to 2.5. Now it's the same scene when one fraction is in LHS and one fraction is on the RHS. I shall cross multiply. In cross multiplication we get rid of the denominators, so denominators are moved to the numerator. So 1 into 8.57 is equal to 2.5 into yz. So now I have to, I prefer yz, I have to take out the value of, find the value of yz, so I shall swap it so that it shall be in the on the LHS, because it becomes easier for us to solve such questions in which the unknown is on the LHS. yz is equal to 1 into 8.75 in 8.57 is 8.57. Now I have to take out the value of, find the value of yz. I have to get rid of 2.5, so I will move it to this side, and when it, here it is multiplying, and when it will go to RHS it will divide, so 8yz is equal to 8.57 over 2.5. Now I shall divide it and get the answer. Sorry, it was not 8.57, it was 8.75. I have corrected my mistake. So when I divide 8.75 by 2.5, so I get the answer, which is 3.5. In question number 2, they have also given us an enlargement of a quadrilateral. The question is, in the figure, P dash Q dash R dash S dash is an enlargement of PQRS with a scale factor of K. Scale factor of K, yani this constant they have not given us. In the previous question they have given the scale factor and we had to find the length. Now they have not given us the scale factor, rather they are asking that what is the scale factor of these two quadrilaterals, in which this is the enlargement of this small quadrilateral. So first of all, we shall establish the correspondence. P dash corresponds to P, so I shall write P. I shall, with besides P dash, I shall write P in and encircle it. Q dash is corresponds to Q, so I shall write Q here besides Q dash, R besides R dash, and S besides S dash, because they have told us in the question that this is an enlargement of this. So on the enlarged figure, I have write down the corresponding sides and encircled them. I have to find out the scale factor. Part 1 is, given that PQ is 8 centimeter and P dash Q dash is 16 centimeter, find the value of K. Now we know that when we are dealing with sides, we put the enlarged side in numerator and the smaller side in denominator, and we put it equivalent to K, which is the scale factor. Now here they have not given us the scale factor, but they have given us these measurements. P dash Q dash is equal to 16 and PQ is equal to 8, and when I cross them out, so I get 2, which is our K. So scale factor is equal to 2 for this question, for this entire question. Now we have taken out the, we have found out the scale factor. Now we use the same scale factor in the rest of the parts. Now part 2 is, given that QR is equal to 4 and S dash R dash is equal to 14, calculate the length of Q dash R dash and SR. Now QR is given and they have asked us the value of Q dash R dash. So we shall write down Q dash R dash over QR is equal to K, which is the scale factor. Now I shall insert the values. Q dash R dash, I have to take the value, find out the value of Q dash R dash. So it is like, I shall write it down, Q dash R dash. QR they have given, which is 4, and scale factor I know that it is 2. In the previous part we have taken out the scale factor, which is 2, and it is true for the entire parts. Now in such scenario, when there is a fraction on the only one fraction on LHS and only one fraction on RHS, then we cross multiply just to remove the denominators. This 1 will go here and this 4 will go here. So when I multiply 1 with Q dash R dash, there is no change in this. It will remain Q dash R dash, and this 4 will multiply this 2, and so Q dash R dash is equal to 8. I get 8 as an answer. Now for the other part, they have given me S dash R dash and they have asked the value of SR. So I shall do this the same procedure, S dash R dash over SR. It is advisable to follow the same steps. If you are for all questions, if you are putting the enlarged value in numerator, then do it for the entire parts. In this case, in this way you will not commit any mistake. K. Now they have given me the value of S dash R dash, which is 14. I have to find out SR, and K we have already taken it out, which is 2. Now in this scene, when there are only one fraction on LHS and only one fraction on RHS, we cross multiply. 1 multiplied by 14 and 2 multiplied by SR. So I have to find out the value of SR. So it is preferably preferably we bring the unknown to on the LHS. It becomes easier. So I am going to swap this equation. When I swap, no sign will change. LHS will become RHS and RHS will become LHS. I will write down 2SR 1 into 14 is equal to 14. Now I have to get rid of this 2 because I have to take out the value of SR. So I will take it to the RHS. Here it is multiplying. When I will take it to the RHS, it will divide here. So SR is equal to 7. This is the answer.